Everyone, I'm Tyler Bronsky. I'm with Jonathan Galvez of the Bridgeport Bluefish. Now, Jonathan, you began your career in the San Diego Padres organization, and they signed you at the young age of 17 years old. At that point, you're still a kid, so what do you remember about your first year in professional baseball? Just what the adjustment was like. You're 17 and baseball's your life now.
That was like my dream, My dream was sign with professional team. I did when I was 16. I was 16.
Wow.
My first year, I played with 17 Dominican Summer League. That was like my dream, sign with some professional team. And San Diego gave me the opportunity to be a professional, and that was very good for me.
Yeah. Now, in 2013, during spring training, you guys actually played an exhibition game against the Texas Rangers in the Alamo Dome, and you actually hit a home run in that game off an all-star closer in Joe Nathan. First off, do you remember what pitch he threw you? And second, just what that was like, playing in front of so many fans that day.
I did so remember that pitch. I was a little to simmer in.
Okay.
I put the ball in play. I made good swing.
Yeah.
I always remember that moment. That was a good experience for me.
Definitely. Now, 2014, you were named a AAA All-Star for the El Paso Chihuahuas, and you were actually the first All-Star in El Paso Chihuahuas history. What did that honor mean to you, and what do you remember most about, playing at a beautiful stadium like Durham and just playing with some of the other teammates as well?
That year was a little tough for me because I started that season. I remember in a year I got surgery that year in spring training. I started playing in May. I was, very focused. I'm glad, to make the All-Star team that year. That was a good experience for me, be the first Chihuahua player, made the All-Star game. That was very special moment to me.
Absolutely. Now, 2015, you signed with the New York Yankees. Yankees, one of the more famous and prestigious organizations, maybe in all of sports. Did you notice a difference being a Yankee? Did you notice how professional that organization is, and maybe more fans for those spring training games than say your Padres days?
It's it's way different, because every organization has different rules, be safe every day, it's a little different, but they give me the opportunity that year, I learned a lot to the players like Alex, Teixeira was there, Mike Kent. Everybody was nice to me. Thank you for them for giving me the opportunity that year.
Yeah. Now, it's funny you mentioned Alex Rodriguez because there's a great photo of you out there. I'll have to put it in the video. But of you and Alex, you guys are taking ground balls and you guys are laughing with each other. He's got his hand on your shoulder. Just what were some of those conversations like with Alex and just being around a guy like that for a whole month?
Me and him, we was the only Dominican players in that team that year. He was very nice to me. Or we were talking about baseball, we joke a little bit too. But he was my favorite player, Be in the field with him, and talk about baseball. That was amazing for me.
Oh, that's awesome. Now, after you were released by the Yankees, you came here in Bridgeport very briefly before the Mets signed you. At that point, that was your first year in independent baseball, but it didn't last too long because the Mets really wanted you. What was that like when you found out the Mets were signing you? Were you anticipating maybe getting signed because you're putting up good numbers, or was it kind of a surprise for you?
It was kind of a surprise for me, I was talking with my agent in that moment. He said, hey, man, you know what? I think so the Mets want you. They will give you the opportunity. That happened at that moment. Just I played 10 games here. I got a pick up for the Mets. Yeah. I played in AA with Binghamton. 10 for give me the opportunity too, the Mets.
Now, you've been playing here in Bridgeport for the past 3 seasons. What is it about Bridgeport that you keep wanting to come back and play for this team specifically?
I know the manager, Luis Rodriguez. I close to home too, my family live in New York. I know the office, I know Paul. Then always, ask me, do you want to play again with us? I say yes, because I want to play baseball the long I can, Then very nice to me here. Always be available to play with Brisbane.
Yeah, most definitely. Now, as you know, most guys, when they get signed in this league, they go to a major league organization. But some guys choose to go, maybe if they get a contract from a team in Korea or Taiwan or Japan, Mexico, they decide to go that route. if there's a team overseas that offers you a contract, would you be interested in going, and maybe before if no one offers you a major league contract?
That depends, it's a little tough to make that decision, because you will be far of your family, you will be in other country, but we never know, we never know, because always want the best, for the family and for your career too, but we never know. Depends, if the opportunity coming, maybe I will think about it, and we never know.
Yeah, sure. Final question for you, Jonathan. I know the past few years you've played in winter ball, you played in the Dominican a little bit, and the last time you played was in Mexico briefly in 2015. You didn't play last year winter ball. What was the reason why you didn't play winter ball last year, and do you hope to play winter ball this off season?
I almost played last year, like something happened, but I'm available to play this year, I'm trying to put a good number here during the summer to see what happened the winter ball, and hopefully, like something like sign me to play winter ball. Awesome. I would like to play winter ball this year.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Jonathan, and good luck with the Bluefish this year, all right?
Thank you.